Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, moving forward, you probably might find some changes on the channel, including the name and whatnot. And mostly, well, anyway, I'm just gonna say it. I'm in actually a super good mood because number one, I actually received a confirmation about actually doing like YouTube and whatnot in the past few days. Actually, just this month, I found I had 6 views. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 views on my YouTube channel. A couple of videos I already uploaded there. Now, it might not be much, but I promise you right now that I'm super excited about it because it's kind of like a confirmation that I'm actually going in the right direction. And it just helps kind of to bolster my kind of like my motivation or my desire to actually go ahead because I'm actually starting to see results in what I'm doing. And so I know like this is the way forward for me. Now, for most of you guys, 6 views might not be a lot, but here's the thing. If you never start, you'll actually never know whether it's going to work or not. And if you never stick with it long enough, you'll actually never find out whether it works or it doesn't. And so here's my question for you guys. What have you started? What are you actually doing? Have you actually started anything? Or are you just waiting and just watching? Because here's the thing, unless you actually get started and actually make the commitment or even have the discipline to actually to work at it consistently, you might never know whether it's going to work or not. And so one of the things that stopped me from actually doing this, because I was supposed to start this sometime last year, one of the things that stopped me from doing it is whether or not it's going to work or it wasn't going to work. But here's the thing, once you take your mind there, once you take your mindset in that kind of place, whether it's going to work or it's not going to work, you will actually never be able to start. And so you're kind of playing out these scenarios in your head that have not been tested, that have not actually been proven. And so you're creating a hypothesis or a theory in your mind about whether the possibility of something that you're doing is actually going to be beneficial or is actually going to produce a certain kind of result that you're hoping for. And then using that kind of thesis or the hypothesis, you never actually go out and test it. And so you actually create the hypothesis in your mind and actually fulfill it in your mind. And so that kind of just puts a stopgap or prevents you from actually going out there, putting out the videos, actually doing the recordings and actually testing it to see whether it works or it doesn't. And so for you guys, I don't know where you are in your journey right now. I don't know if you've been following me for how long. And here's the thing, just do it. Honestly, just do it. Put the videos out there, whether people watch or they don't watch. It doesn't matter. Just do it. Let it be known that you actually tried something. And let it actually be known that you actually put forth the effort, that you actually did the recordings, and then just evaluate a year from now or 2 years from now, even 3 years from now, and you might wonder how far you've come because of actually just taking that risk. And so for me, my risk has started paying off. I was just doing consistently for the past, I don't know, 30 days, I guess, or the past few days, and it's actually producing some kind of results. And with 6 views, so I'm super excited because of the 6 views. It may not be much, but for me, that one is everything. And so I'm super thankful to God because of it. And I hope you guys actually just take the risk and actually try it out. What do you have to lose? Honestly, what do you have to lose? You don't have to put your face out there. You can just do recordings on your phone, because even as I'm recording this, I'm actually doing it on an old phone, and then actually just go and actually publish it after enhancing the audio quality so that you can remove any kind of background noise and actually just put it out there. And so I'm just starting and publishing, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. And so there's no fancy recording equipment, there's no fancy YouTube setup, there's no fancy studio setup, there's nothing like that. I'm just using an old phone. Actually, the phone is about 10 years old that I'm actually recording it on, and that's kind of like what I'm using right now because it's what I have. And so if you're waiting for you to get the right equipment, because for a long time I kept wondering, how am I going to get a nice phone to actually do the recordings? How am I going to get a microphone and a good camera and a good YouTube setup with a good background and all these other nonsense? But to be honest, I was just making excuses to actually stop myself from actually starting something or from actually doing something. And so whatever it is that you have, start where you are, start with what you have. You have an old phone, fine, just record it in your car, at home, in your room, in your bedroom, and as you're taking a walk, whatever it is, just do something about it. Use what you have and start from there. Everything that I'm using to actually record these audios and this podcast are actually free tools. I'm using an old phone, which you already have a phone, because most people already have a phone right now. I'm actually editing the videos on Canva, which you do have Canva. You have a free there's a free account on Canva that you can actually use. I'm actually posting the videos on YouTube, which is actually also free, unless you just pay for the ads, but nevertheless, you can do it for free. And I'm actually just recording based on the books that I studied, which most of them, and they're not exactly free, but you can, I'm sure you can spare a few dollars here and there. You can just do a quick Google search and see if you can find the books, and then probably later on you can just buy them later on. If you can find the free versions, you can just buy them later on, just to say thank you because of all the information that you gathered. And so I don't know what's stopping you guys. For me, I just thought about the equipment and whatnot, and I actually kind of did believe in myself. Didn't see whether it's going to work or it doesn't, but the 6 views were the encouragement that I needed to actually kind of step on the gas. And so hopefully the next few days or the next few weeks, you'll actually find more consistent posts on my YouTube channel. And then that way we can do like a marathon for a full year first, and then we can actually see the growth of the progress that I'll actually make in that time. And so, yeah, I'm super excited for the 6 views. And yeah, if you haven't already started, seriously, what are you waiting for? Just start doing some things. It may not be good, especially, I'm sure even right now, the way I'm articulating or actually saying these things, some of these ideas, it's not the perfect way, but here's the thing. You learn each and every single time you do it. You get better at it. Even you get at least better at it every single day. And so as long as you're doing something every single day, you're going to get better at it at least every single day. And so that's it for this video. Well, that's it for this episode. Be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And like for instance, it just took me 6 minutes to do all this run, and actually hadn't prepared anything for it, just sharing my excitement because we're actually hitting 6 views. And so, yeah, it may not be much, but it is something. It is something for me. And so I hope you guys actually take the risk, take the chance, believe in yourself, and actually put yourself out there and see what may come of it. All right? You cannot create a hypothesis and not even actually test it out and actually dismiss it in your own head where it came from. And so for you to actually test it out, is actually you have to do something about it and then see whether it works or it doesn't work. So that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. And then tomorrow, let's just get back into actually doing what we're supposed to do. All right then. Bye.